All right, we're going to take one more question, and then we will move into 5-minute closing statements by each side. So we start with the negative side here, and here's the question. Given that any proposed constitutional amendments have to be ratified by 38 out of the 50 states, and given that there are more than 12 red states and more than 12 blue states, is there actually any likelihood that any of this is going to happen? Are we having an academic discussion, or is there a real possibility that these amendments, if they're made, would be ratified?
Good question.
Mr. Bloom, Mr. Lewis? I've got cards all over. If you don't know, you may repeat the question, please. Okay. The question was, since you need 3/4 of the states to ratify, is anything really going to happen?
The general rule of thumb Congress has used is a 7-year window for ratification. That allows 3 state legislative election cycles. You see what happens when special interest and big money rolls in to push an issue and they don't get it in this legislature. They will primary, they will spend a ton of money to get rid of the people that are in the way, and they've got 3 election cycles to either buy state legislators or to get rid of those who would oppose their agenda. It happens all the time. If you think it won't happen over a constitutional amendment, I don't think you're looking at it, honestly.
Yeah, one thing I want to mention is that Dr. Scott Bradley mentioned that there are a whole bunch of different, in each state they have passed one of these resolutions for petitioners to say one might be a balanced budget amendment, maybe term limits, you name it. And they add them all together. You know, and it's so disingenuous. The proposal should be to have a convention for proposing amendments. This should not mention any amendments. And you know what? If they had that, they would pass it on.
It is a convention for proposing amendments, and there is an inclusive group of amendment types for this proposed amendment convention for proposing amendments. Without a doubt. They all have to have the same language for those applications to be successful. And that is what's happening, or has happened already in 12 states. Now, to address the question about whether or not sufficient numbers of legislatures can meet that threshold of 34 states to begin with, and 38 states to ratify it. It certainly is problematic. Where's the fear in that? That's the way our system should be. It should be a fight to change our Constitution. But 31 state legislatures today are blue. So, I'm sorry, red, other color. So our Republican control. So we're close on the 34. It'll take some work to get beyond that. But again, where's the fear in that? Okay, we're fighting to get to that higher number, but that's not a danger to our system. That shows the problem, the real difficulty in actually making effective changes to be successful.
I am not concerned at all about whether a proposed amendment actually gets ratified. I want people to see, first of all, that a convention can be conducted safely and can produce cogent recommendations, cogent amendments. But think of the educational advantage or educational opportunity a convention will present. Everyone will be talking about it. More people will learn about their Constitution because a convention is underway than would ever learn about it in any other way. That is a great advantage.